hands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Little get to know you here in the opening round, scheduled for 10. If the shorter guy can get to the inside against the taller fighter, how can he do damage on the inside? What should we look for from him?
Well, you remember when you were a kid, you walked downtown in Manhattan, you looked up at the Empire State Building, all those great tall buildings. Well, it's the same thing. You suddenly get inside, you look up, and wow, there's a tall building. Start breaking some windows.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. He digs in with a left hand to the body. Good step back punch there. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date. He wants to get to it.
Halfway through round number 1. Ali's hoping that his strategy of utilizing his jab pays off. How can it do so, Teddy? What will that bring to him?
Well, it's going to bring a lot of things. First of all, defense, separation. It's going to keep his opponent at a distance where he can't harm him. As a real fighter, if that guy can't harm you, guess what? That's a good thing. The other thing is to set up his other punches.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? And another right hand comes in. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. And that's the end of round 1. Tyson's approach that we just saw in that last round, it cannot continue. His work rate has to increase, doesn't it, Teddy?
If he wants to win this fight, he doesn't want to just survive. And that is the question. And that is in his mind, in his heart.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Good flush, straight left hand. Good flush shot by Muhammad Ali. Scored well with that straight left. Solid straight right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Tyson's almost looking foolish that time. He missed so badly. Halfway through round number 2. How about that angle by Muhammad Ali? That was good stuff.
Yeah, that's how you break up pressure. Guys coming at you, trains coming at you. You don't go back on the track because it's going to hit you. You go off the track on the side. Exactly what he did. And that train went right past him.
There's the combo downstairs. And right hand over the Good block by Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali with a huge right hand. Looks to the head. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Muhammad Ali. 10 seconds to go in this round. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. And we come to the end of round number 2. Well, can the big, bad bully deal with blood? He's been cut.
And he's cut many people before where he said, oh, when I cut guys, I saw that they started becoming less of a man right in front of me. I saw them start disappearing as men. Right now, we're going to find out how he behaves. I wonder if those words are echoing back in his ears.
An accurate left by Mike Tyson. Tyson's absorbing a hook.
He moving.
Tyson's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Scored well with the left downstairs. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad Ali. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Halfway through this round, comes right back at him with a left hand. Muhammad Ali striking away at that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt.
You're not focusing.
Unable to get to Ali, Ali blocked it. Ali blocks it. That left hand over the top, he's accurate with it. Solid right by Muhammad Ali. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Keep moving.
A precise hook by Tyson, he showed us. Tyson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. Ali's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished himself to any great amount so far. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Ali's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now, he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him. One time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
That's a well-scored left hand by Mike Tyson.
Keep moving, keep moving. Relax, relax.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Good biting, stabbing shot by Mike Tyson. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Left to the body. Able to get rid of that one. Ali's given us a good showcase of defense here today, especially up top. His head movement is just sublime.
And his opponent's cooperating with him a little bit because he's getting frustrated. He's looking for that big shot, and he's continuing to miss. He's making no adjustments. A guy's moving his head. You know what you want to do a little bit?
What's that?
Well, you want to feint him a little bit. Make him make a premature move. And then when he moves to either side, then you time him with a punch. Don't just go out there flailing away.
And that's the end of round 4. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this. And he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
By Mike Tyson. Good right hand. Good block there by Mike Tyson. By Muhammad Ali. Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And he's holding. Punch and move, punch it. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Blocks the headshot. Committing down to the left hand, good straight shot. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Now he ties up there. Ali hooks and scores. A little head hunting with the right. And round 5 comes to an end. This is a bloodbath. This is a swollen eyes and cuts. This is Gaddy Ward 1. This is Castillo Corrales. This is great stuff.
Yeah, Carmen Basilio, Sugar Ray Robinson. Basilio had one eye closed.
Halfway through the scheduled rounds here. This is really solid defense by Mike Tyson. You see how he has his arms up in that peekaboo position, but by doing so, he's not allowing any of his opponent's punches to get in. Right to the head with that right. Well-targeted left hand by Mike Tyson. Tyson's got a real acquired skill here, and that is the ability to pick your shots and land them.
Joe, you hear the saying where people say, you know what time it is. You have to know what time it is. He knows what time it is. He knows when to throw a certain punch.
Targeting that straight left hand. And now he scores well with the straight right.
Circle him. Move.
Right to the body. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Tyson staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. His opponent got away from that uppercut. Ali's doing a poor job. There's no other way to really say it. I mean, he's sitting there trying to stay committed to being a counterpuncher, but in the meantime, the fight is getting away from him. Big shot there. I'll tell you, what a great job Muhammad Ali's opponent that time. Listen, Ali's a better fighter. Ali's got more experience, but just going out there and making it happen, throwing enough stuff, sometimes it works. This is the Muhammad Ali that so many have come to love. A Muhammad Ali that'll take the tough times and turn them into the great times. Can he pull it off after being knocked down? Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. And round 6 comes to an end. Listen, he's a veteran guy. He knows the truth of the situation. That's a really bad cut. The kind of cut that can end the fight.
Yeah, he has a gamble right now. You know, just got a little last call in the casino. They just said, you know, you got 3 more rolls of the dice. He's got to roll. He's got to blow on him. He's got to do everything.
Ali's reached that fork in the road now. You get a moment to breathe, a moment to try to clear your head after being knocked down, and it's up to your mind, your body, your disposition as to how do you react and go forward. Tyson's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that? A credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learns how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Ali's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him.
In the body.
Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. That is boxing 101. A nice, crisp combination by Mike Tyson. You can tell he's just looking to survive. Ali's holding his opponent right now, just hugging him.
He's doing what he has to do. Look, they work on this in the gym, Joe. We look at all the things where you work on the pads, you work on the heavy bag, hit punches together, but you work on this, on moments when you're in trouble and when you have to survive.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Mike Tyson's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. And right now, that jab is leading the way.
Devastating power punch by Muhammad Ali. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. Ali got tagged there, and he's looking to clinch.
And he has to clinch. He's got to get a little time off that clock to recover.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Mike Tyson. Muhammad Ali's effort has gone down. Did you see that? The greatest of all time. He needs to be the greatest for this moment and rise up and continue on. The fight. Ali's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, 5 knockouts. Your winner.
Mike Tyson's fitting end to a very strong night for him.
There is a business component to this game here, this boxing game. And the business component is, yeah, you got to win, but you want to win spectacularly. You want to get people interested, excited. He just did that.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm